what's going on, guys? Welcome to another mailbox. Like I said, there's a lot of things I need to go through with the mailboxes. Thankfully, we have time. And as new stuff come in, it's a little by little process. But we got some great stuff. Star Wars Black Series. Forlam. I believe he was one of the bounty hunters with Boba Fett. Forlam and Zuckuss was the team. And then, of course, I-88, Dengar, and Bosk. I'm not a Zuckuss fan. And truthfully, he looks like the other character. From Obi-Wan, I think. Except he came with 2 pistols. He comes with a rifle. Probably open him next week. With the other 2 Star Wars Black characters. We also got in finally the red G.I. Joe Classified Red Ninja. He looks pretty insane. Still sealed, which is good. So the biggest thing is we already have the Night Creeper. I want a retro Night Creeper or a Night Creeper version 2, the Red Ninja, and the Black Dragon Ninja. So we'll see how that goes. We also need the Night Creeper leader. A couple Cobra officers here and there. Cesspool, Headhunter. We'll definitely see who they bring out, which I can't wait to see. Also got in the Jada Mortal Kombat Shoa figure. Luckily, he will be in the back, so he can stand against the wall. So we do have excuse me. We do have room for 2 more characters, at least in the villain section. So I'm definitely looking at DC Universe, the Joker, one of them. And the final villain, I'm not sure. So I do know I'm going to be picking up a couple villains. Hopefully Mummy's alive. If we can find him in box, great. Carded. If we can find him not carded, I'm good with that too. But I want the entire complete character. It's kind of hard to find. And it's time for bed. It's definitely hard to find a complete Scarab out of the box for Mummy's Alive. Another villain I would love to get, however, it is pretty expensive. Another one to get completed, Dark Cat from SWAT Cats. You know, there's a ton of villains out there. I still need Conan the Adventurer, but that villain's gonna be in the Knights shelf. There are definitely characters I want. It's just I'm not sure. And Dark Cat is pretty expensive. So I have 2 more characters. I had to order him. Emperor Doom. Yes, I know after Firestar I said no more Marvel Legends. However, it's Emperor Doom, Supreme Doom. And we had room. We needed a Marvel villain for the villain shelf. So I think the original Doctor Doom is a little bit better. This Doom just comes with the Cloak of Levitation, the Eye of Agamotto. Less stuff, just comes with 2 hands and these green flames. Not sure when we're going to open him though. But yes, we are opening him. For those wondering, why Doom? I am a Doom fan. Although I do like Magneto more. However, the big thing is, if we go back to the 80s, the original Spider-Man cartoon, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, the X-Men cartoon, the Incredible Hulk cartoon, there is a lot of Marvel cartoons, both old and new. And to represent Marvel villains of the past within not only the comics but the entire outlook of the cartoons and the movies. There are a lot of characters that stand out. Magneto. Leader. One of my favorites, Green Goblin. But each of these characters were only in certain cartoons. Doctor Doom somehow appeared in almost every cartoon, in the Fantastic Four movies. He's coming in for Doomsday in the MCU. So seriously, if you had to pick a villain to represent the entire span of Marvel in every media, cartoon, comics, movies, the only one that has appeared in almost everything is Doom, which is insane. Surprisingly, I think Doom is about the same size as the Jada Shao Kahn, which is hilarious because I think Shao Kahn is supposed to be taller than Doom. And I'm pretty sure Joker's going to be about the same height. And again, why Joker? If you go back, there is several variations of him in the Batman movies, live action movies. He's in the comic books. If you look at the Arrowverse, he is not in there, but Mark Hamill is, who played the voice of the Joker. Of course, Mark was not Toyman, prankster. But technically, since Mark's in there, the voice of Joker was the prankster's voice. And then if you look at the Batman, the animated series, Batman Beyond, Superman, the animated series, the only two characters that has been in both Batman and Superman is Joker and Lex Luthor. The only character that's been in, the only two characters that has been in Batman and Batman Beyond is Harley Quinn and Joker. So for me, I do believe Joker is the best representation of DC villains. I am a Joker fan, but I do think there are better villains than Joker. However, not one of them could probably hold the candle to representing DC as the Joker can. So yeah, that's pretty much Doom and Joker, at least for me. So I have saved the best for last. One more addition to my woman's shelf. Like Doom, I will be opening her up for display. There is still a couple more girls I need to get. Honestly, I started thinking about it, and I definitely should get the Super 7 April O'Neil as one of the girls. Still need Eliza Dushku, Buffy. There's definitely some things to get. Hopefully Rock 1 from Bionic 6. But for right now, Dark Angel, Jessica Alba. Yes, she definitely doesn't look like her. I don't see any. Well, there are weapons, a camera, 2 extra hands, a backpack, and a grappling hook. I do not see any bendable joints though. So we'll see how this goes. Give me 1 second, guys. So yeah, little Shao Kahn back there. Tex-Hex and Doc Terror definitely is way bigger than he is. Honestly, I got 2 spots for any tiny characters. I think I'm gonna put Doom there, Joker. I might be able to put 4 characters here. We'll see. Like I said, I would like to do a Japanese villain role just because it's Hawaii. We do have Jaws, Dr. Blight, definitely the first things that you see walking into my room. Turtles, G.I. Joe, Turtles, Power Rangers, and villains with anime pops on the bottom. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for villains, I'm definitely kind of all ears. I am looking at the 80s cartoons. Again, we have Power Rangers villains, we have Turtle villains, Star Wars villains, Silverhawk, Thundercats, He-Man villains, G.I. Joe villains, Transformer villains, Dungeons and Dragons villains. So we do have a lot of villains. I would love to get a Thunder villain. I mean, if they make Gargamel, that would be great. Or Duke Igthorn from Gummy Bears. I'll definitely have to see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you like this mailbox. Hope you've seen something you might want to collect. We are going to, like I said, open Doom, put him between Overlord and Hex. Hopefully get Joker, put him right in front of Shao Kahn. It's coming together. Stay tuned. Take care. Be safe. Aloha.